Good afternoon. Just going to do a quick video. It's just a little article that I've come across today that I thought I'd share with you, so I'm going to read it out because it's quite significant. And this is: our first mass discrimination case has been settled for £7,000. I'm going to read it out to you. A disabled woman assisted by Kester Disability Rights has been paid £7,000 in compensation by a service provider who refused her access to a service because she was unable to wear a face mask. The payout was achieved through negotiation, as there was no dispute that access had been denied or that the claimant had a disability exemption. The only thing to be agreed was the amount of compensation, not whether it was due or not. Refusing access to people unable to wear face coverings due to disability is direct discrimination, no difference to denying access to a black or gay person, for example. Disabled people are now routinely harassed in public for not wearing face coverings, frequently given the impression that confidential medical information must be publicly disclosed to justify exemption. The fact that shops and hospitality businesses routinely display "no mask, no entry" signs shows how deeply disabled attitudes are embedded in society. If premises display "no blacks" or "no gay" signs, there would be outrage. Several supermarkets began vigorously challenging those exempt from wearing face masks last month as the Johnson regime ramped up its fear-mongering through compliant and unquestioning channels such as the BBC and Sky News. Emails received back from head office and shared widely on social media reminded staff that it was illegal to question why somebody was exempt, and refusing entry or service could well result in prosecution and hefty fines for which staff themselves are personally liable. Fortunately, the official government position does not endorse any of this, as nobody exempt from wearing a mask is expected to go around justifying themselves saying "I am exempt." If the response to that can be proved by discrimination, then compensation is due. Any such interaction, altercation or blatant discrimination should be video recorded for evidence. As the Kester case proves, there is remedy in law for those who are offended against. This is huge news. This sets a precedence now. Somebody has been paid £7,000 for being refused access. And this isn't, they're a private company, they can refuse access to whoever they want. No, they can't. They cannot refuse you access on the grounds of a disability. That's a fact. If you have a disability and you have an exemption, you don't have to tell them what your exemption is. They have absolutely no right to ask what your medical condition is. They have no right to ask you anything. Past the point of you saying, "I am exempt," that is the end of the discussion. If they then carry it on, my recommendation is you take their name, you ask for their manager's name, and I have a letter template that clearly states the law, which can be sent to the company, and I suggest that we need to start doing this on a mass scale. If you are challenged for your exemption, if you are challenged for not wearing a mask, I recommend that everybody has this letter. Anyone who wishes to receive the letter, if you send me an email to starshine24@gmail.com, I will send you the template letter. I also have a school exemption letter, which is for any school that's trying to force testing or vaccinations onto children, and these are both legal letters with the law and everything. So please do not comply with this bullshit. Do not allow them to force you to disclose any private information about your life. They have no right to. They have no right to refuse your access, whether they're a private company or not. They're not a private company if they are publicly trading. Tesco's is a publicly traded company. Anything that is publicly traded, they cannot refuse you access. And now the precedence has been set. I think you'll find there will be an easing back on the vigorous enforcement of the masks. So there is a little joy and a little hope, but this is fantastic news. So to whoever got their £7,000 and whoever challenged it, thank you very much for setting the precedence, and we should all follow suit. I hope you're all well, and much love to you all. I'll see you soon.